Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to put together a quick video about the Motobecane Hal Boost that I've been riding for the last season here. It's going to be a short video. I can only upload probably 10 minutes at a time. I've got DSL and it's really slow, so I try to keep it short. Anyway, I'll tell you the good and the bad about the bike, but it's mostly really all good. Climbing is really good. The rear wheel stays in contact over rocks, roots, you name it. I thought it would be, since it's heavier, I figured it would be a lot harder to climb with than my hardtail, but in fact, it's a lot more controlled ascent with this bike than the hardtail. When you hit the rear wheel on the hardtail, it bounces over these roots and takes a second for it to get traction again. Not with this bike. The rear tire stays planted on the ground, and that was really a nice surprise. The other thing I can say that's really good, the dropper seat post has been perfect. I've had no problems with it. The GX gears have been awesome. They're really good. No complaints about that. The front and rear shocks also been really good. I have to pump them up pretty high, especially the rear shock, probably about 250 pounds, and I think it's a 275 pound max pressure in those. And I weigh about 210, but it still seems to do well. One of my only complaints I have, if you look at this rear derailleur cable, sorry about that, right here, what happens when the frame flexes, it gets pulled this way. And for a while there, I was hearing something hitting the sprocket, and it turns out as I hit big bumps, the cable would work its way forward. Maybe it's a little short cable. I'm not convinced it's that though. But what I did was, on the back side, I tied a tie wrap to the brake cable and this cable so it can only come so far this way. I didn't want to restrict its movement too much because it's flexing, it's coming that way for a reason. When you flex the bike, it wants to go that way. And I talked to Bikes Direct about it, and they're like, "Well, just tie a cable wrap around it." And I'm like, "No, I don't think that's the answer." But since I've cable tied it to the rear brake line, I've had no problems with it. It still moves forward a little bit, but it doesn't get nicked by the sprocket anymore. The tires, these are Recon tires, and they've got the small knobs on it. And what I found is they're really good in the soft sand and gravel. And I wasn't sure, because you always see big knobby tires and you think that would be better, but I think in really loose stuff, these are actually better. And so they've been good as well. Would I buy this bike again? Absolutely. It's been a lot of fun, and you know what I noticed is it's safer. It's with the full suspension and a good suspension, it's safer than my old bike. Like I say, it's more of a controlled chaos versus the hardtail, which bounces you all over heck. And other than that, I don't think I have anything else to tell you. If you have a question, just ask. Still a bargain. You know, I've stopped at a couple shops since then, and I'm like, nah, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd still get this bike. I'd buy it again every time. So that's all I gotta say. Have a great day. Bye-bye.